To all of my Geminis out there, please make sure to get the book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. I am available to do personal readings today. My email address, like I said, as well as the prices are in the description box below. Look, you're not going to go ahead and get a better tarot reading, all right, from anybody else on YouTube. If you don't believe me, go ahead and compare the prices. Thank you. Just go ahead and compare the prices, okay? Not what's up? How you doing? What's up? Not only is it cheaper than the rest of those guys and women, of course, but it's just as good, if not better. Okay, so you're not gonna go ahead and find a better service than over here. Okay, but what else? Oh yeah, also please make sure to get my book, as I was saying before. A lot of energy and preparation went into that. Even though it is 50 pages, it's a very good read. If you want to be free, if you want to know the world that you're living in, if you want to know the real history of the world that you're living in instead of the fictitious history, I would suggest you going ahead and picking up my book at Amazon.com. So the cards that I come up with, shout outs to the Geminis, by the way, before I begin. The Geminis, even though y'all didn't come through and get a reading from me, that's okay, because a lot of y'all Geminis represented in the likes and in the views, which I most definitely appreciate, right? So the cards that I come up with are the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, right? So let's see what it is that I have. So thank you. So what I'm seeing here so far for a lot of the Geminis is how, well, let's read this out because this is complicated. You have the Fool, the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Lovers, right? So essentially what's going on here for a lot of the Geminis is that you have this particular friend, okay? And the two of you, right, get along well. But there's only one problem. If you Geminis actually try to approach this person, letting them know that you're interested in them, they may end up turning you down, because even though they have, right, Five of Swords represents them, right? Even though they have the Lovers, which is Gemini, congratulations, you showed up in your own reading. But even if they have the Lovers in the back of their mind, right, where they actually like you, they're doing it, right, because some of you Geminis, let's be real, some of you Geminis may have done it to them in the past. Maybe they have tried to, in the past, flirt with you, and a lot of you Geminis wasn't necessarily trying to hear it. That could be a possibility. It could also be another possibility because they may actually have someone else. Let's continue. Now, the next couple of cards that I come up with are the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Try not to think too much about it, Gemini. You know, Gemini can be one of those zodiac signs where once they go down that mental trip jump off, they can get kind of obsessive, because let's not forget, Gemini and Scorpio are a lot alike. The Magician, right? You have the Magician and the Six of Swords. Looking out for yourselves, right? After you really like letting it go and being like, okay, this person isn't interested. But let's continue. You have the Six of Wands, then you have the Three of Swords. Dealing with, thank you, I appreciate it. Dealing with that kind of heartbreak. I mean, at the end of the day, Gemini, you really shouldn't feel too much heartbreak. You know, you just shot your shot. You just tried to holler at them, and they said no. It's not like anything really seriously detrimental happened to a lot of the Geminis. You know, just try not to overthink things, man. You know what I'm saying? Gemini is, you know, Gemini is one of those other zodiac signs sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, that's full of anxiety and worry. And it's like, yo, a lot of the Geminis, man, with those, with not necessarily with the nerves, because more so, that's more of a Virgo thing, but more so with the mental all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And Gemini and Sagittarius have that mental that mental sporadicness, you know what I'm saying? To the point where, and they're exact opposite zodiac signs, Gemini and Sagittarius being the exact opposite. So just, you're not in any kind of pain or anything like that. Now, the Hangman and the Temperance represents how it is that, I mean, you could still hang out with this person. It's just that right now this person doesn't necessarily want to hang out with you in that way. And you could even go ahead and ask them why. They probably might have someone already. It's not like they just shot you down because they didn't necessarily want to go out with you or whatever, or they didn't like you. It's probably because, they actually they do like you. It's just that right now the timing is off because they have someone already. So try not to trip, Gemini. All right, try not to, go into one, because I study Geminis. You know what I'm saying? Quite a lot actually. And Geminis can be one of those zodiac signs where they go off on a whole other tangent, right? Mentally, or they go off on a whole other tangent regardless, right? But sometimes the tangent can be in their mind, and sometimes they can verbalize it to other people, right? But yeah, this is not one of those times, Gemini, where you can where you should, right? Not could, but you should do those things because you good, man. So that's pretty much it, Geminis. Uh, Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.